Hi, welcome to the first edition of Canadian Wine Review. This will be a wine review program that is no frills, has a minimum of graphics, but will try to be informative. The point of view of these reviews will be from a vinotyping point of view. That means that I will declare what my tasting biases are based on physiological and cognitive factors. Basically, physiologically, I'm a sweet taster. That means that naturally, due to the high content of taste buds on my tongue, I prefer sweeter wines. I find them naturally very easy to drink and tend to gravitate towards them. There is also something called a cognitive vinotype, where you take your life experiences, things happen to you, you take wine training, you experience different things, and you form a psychological score that tends to move you away from the physiological. However, that is not written in stone, and the physiological sensitivity is always there and can play a factor in influencing how I evaluate a wine. This happens with everybody. They all have a physiological vinotype and a cognitive vinotype. And the cognitive vinotype tends to be accentuated when you have wine training, which I have. I have a certification in WSET. So it's with that mind, I'm going to tell you that I'm a sweet taster from a physiological point of view, and I am a sensitive taster from a cognitive point of view. That means that being a sensitive taster, I can try a whole bunch of wines, including very tannic ones, but overall my preferences are for lighter reds and medium-bodied whites. The first wine we're going to try today is the 2013 Angel's Gate Sussreserve. It is coming from the winery, which is in Niagara Peninsula, on the bench versus Niagara on the lake. It is a Riesling that is topped up with unfermented grape juice to give a little more sweetness to the finish of the wine. And it sells for $13.95 at the LCBO. This wine does have the VQA designation, which is the Vintners Quality Alliance certification. It certifies that all the grapes that went into this wine came from the Niagara Peninsula. If you are not familiar with vinotyping, I will post links on the YouTube channel description so you can become informed on it, because this is the basis on which all these reviews will be made of. Okay, let's pour some and try the wine out. Okay, we take a look at the appearance of the wine, and we find that it's clear and has a pale intensity to the color, and the color itself is a lemony yellow. Let's take a sample on the nose. I get some floral notes, some citrus, and some white peach. I don't know if I can break down the citrusy component. It could be, you take your pick. Could be lemon, lime, or grapefruit. Now let's take a taste. Okay, so it is an off-dry taste with high acidity. It's medium-bodied and has medium alcohol. The actual flavor components, I'm getting a grapefruit, lemon, lime, green apple, and maybe just a little tinge of petrol. It has a very long finish, and I am of the opinion that it could probably age a little bit. I don't know if it would get better, but it would get more yellow, and I think you might see some petrol added to the taste. Overall, I think it's a good wine. I think that it might go good with seafood, although I'm a flavor balancer, so the bottom line to everything is, even though I may say that, you can match with anything that will work for you. I'm going to recommend this wine, and I'm going to give it a Vinotype weighted cognitive score, sensitive, of 89. Well, that's it for this first edition of Canadian Wine Review. We'll be going over it and trying to make improvements as we go along. I will post links to the winery so you can take a look at the winery and the wine itself. Until next time, have a good day.